I'm Richard Roeper, and this is the good, the bad, and the ugly for the week. The good, I'm always hearing from movie fans saying I'm way too harsh with my reviews. I hear from an equal number saying I'm far too lenient. The truth is, every movie is a standalone experience for me. I couldn't care less if the last 5 movies got 4 stars or 0 stars. As for this weekend's releases, I had medium-high expectations for Edge of Tomorrow and The Fault in Our Stars, but I was blown away by 2 very different films that have these elements in common. Smart screenplays that respect the audience, skilled directors that respected the source material, but were confident enough to make the movie their own, and gifted actors from about 3 different generations. Even if you think the respective genres of these films aren't for you, I urge you to take a chance and see both of them in theaters this weekend. The bad, well, there are a few things more odious on the pop culture scale than novels supposedly written by celebrities who couldn't compose a coherent tweet without a publicist and spell check. Raise your hand if you believe Kylie and Kendall Jenner actually wrote a book described by their publisher as a thrilling dystopian story. Let me rephrase that. Take your head out of your ass and then raise your hand if you believe they actually wrote this book.
We did it, and we had a co-writer who helped us, Maya Sloan, and because we obviously can't write a sci-fi novel on our own, so we had some help, but
let's face it, if you asked one of these girls to use dystopian in a sentence, she'd probably say, dystopian a club trying to impress me, OMG. I just want someone to ask either one of these girls to name 3 novels they've read, ever.
guys, I'm the worst reader.
The ugly. Whenever a male teacher preys upon a student, we're all horrified. But when it's a female teacher seducing boys, there's always that element of snickering, with more than a few men saying they wish their teacher had made a move on them when they were in high school. Look, I'm not going to pretend I don't understand that mentality, but it's still flat out wrong, grossly unfair to the boy and his family, and of course, just as illegal. In Utah, the attorney for a 34-year-old teacher argued his client was worn down by the persistent advances of a 16-year-old student. What, he broke down her defenses like a suitor in a romantic comedy? Give me a break! Meanwhile, in New York, a 38-year-old teacher is accused of sleeping with 2 students, and she was reportedly furious when her 16-year-old lover invited a girl to the prom. Right, because taking the gym teacher would have made sense. What is wrong with these women? Make all the jokes you want, but if you're the parents of a teenage boy and his 30-something teacher is accused of seducing him, actually the legal term is rape, you wouldn't be laughing, you'd be furious. I'm Richard Roeper, and this is the good, the bad, and the ugly.